Well, hey, congratulations. You did it. We are currently sitting in the full flower moon. That's right. We have gone through each chakra. Yeah, that deserves another round of applause. Let's go ahead and give that other round of applause. Yay. So welcome. Welcome to your Oracle meditation. Get your candle ready. Get your spot together. And remember why we light our candle. We light our candle to connect to Mother Earth. So start breathing. Start connecting. Welcome to your Oracle meditation. Here, I'm the Medicine Woman. Here to continue to invite you and challenge you to take those baby steps to meditation. To light your candle and connect to breath. It's okay if it's a little rocky. I'm okay with going with the flow. Start clearing your thoughts though. Sit with me and work on your imagination. Sit with me, start clearing your thoughts and learning how to train your imagination. Train your thoughts, train your words, train your actions. Quick shout out to my family. I don't know, y'all do not know, but I have quite a number of children. And yesterday was Mother's Day, and they made me feel like the best mom ever. They are a dream come true. So I'm using the equipment that they bought me to encourage me to continue to do this. So quick shout out to my children. Thank you so much for believing in me. So let's continue. As we light our candle and start connecting to Mother Earth, this is the way that we check in. This is the way that we find each other, clearing our thoughts and connecting back to the moon cycle. So don't hesitate. This is our forecast, if you will, for the next few days. We are sitting in Scorpio. Scorpio is that fiery energy, that magnetic energy. Deep transformation happens when Scorpio is present. Scorpio is ruled by the planet Pluto. Pluto asks us that question of why. Why do we do this? Why are we starting over? Why are we ending? But it is about deep transformation. Scorpio resides in our hips, in between our hips. This is about grounding ourselves, celebrating those getting centered. The full moon is about being 100% visible. Oh, what a horrible color to pick. 100% visible. Hold on. Okay, that looks better. So we are sitting in the full flower moon, 100% visible. You are completely aware of your feelings. This is important because this gives us a chance to power up those thoughts, power up and celebrate. Even if it doesn't feel right and you don't feel like celebrating, you are understanding and seeing what needs to be released. When we sit in Scorpio, it's about receiving and giving. It's about creating that deep transformation. Deep transformation is not easy. When you sit and meditate, you ease the transition. So sit in breath. Let's use these oracle cards to find out how to navigate today's world. Leaving the chaos of the world and entering in the calm. Doing a body scan. Doing a session of EFT, all to improve your visibility. So come. As you start to breathe, start to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. This is conscious breathing. When you consciously breathe, you decalcify your pineal gland. When you decalcify your pineal gland, you work on your imagination. So inhale and exhale through your nose both ways. And use your imagination to believe that there are blessings, medicine, and magic in the world. And it starts with you. So do that with me. Imagine that there are blessings, medicine, and magic. Exhale to make room. Find that rhythm of breath, and you will seriously create a new way. Along the way, we pick up the directions, signs, symbols, synchronicities, ancestors, animals, allies, all as we walk the red road towards the sacred mountains. This new moon is asking us a question, asking us what we can release to become more and tap into that inner magic. This is the time for deep transformation, not time to dwell, but to release, power up, celebrate that you have discovered another true layer of yourself. Next, let's start that body scan. For those that are new, a body scan is simply where we imagine that there is a hoop that is attached to our breath. Inhale, let that hoop go up as high as you can imagine. Exhale. Let that hoop sink down. Gently. Relaxing your shoulders, your forehead. Closing your eyes. Releasing your tongue. Your throat. Your neck, your shoulders. Inhale, let that hoop go all the way back up as high as you can imagine. Exhale, let it sink back down gently. Relaxing your body once again. This time, imagine a bubble being left in its wake. That bubble's your transportation. That hoop, our relaxation. Sink. These are the baby steps of meditation. Sitting in breath. Anticipating a story, a connection, believing in something that is unseen. Don't stop breathing. If you've reached the end, do it again. Work on resting. Work on sinking into the darkness. As we move from one frequency to the other, revealing informations and new layers of ourselves. If you've come to the end once again, go ahead and tie off your hoop. Create a balloon and a long tether, like a cord or a ribbon or rope or a root. Imagine Mother Earth picking it up. Feel that connection again. Sink into the void, to that cosmic sound. As we move from one phase of the moon to the next, we step into different chakras. We have learned to ground ourselves in the words I can, I am, moving to I can, incorporating I will, opening up our heart, and finally, well, not finally, but incorporating another phase, another frequency of the throat chakra. This allows us to express ourselves. When you sit in this meditation, it is not just to learn the baby steps, but to learn it as a package. This is information that they were hoping would die, but we found the way. You rebel, you maverick. You are the wave changer and the cycle breaker. All because you choose to do it your way, the way it was meant to be done. You will find your way and you will find your tribe. So let us begin. Let us find the direction that we are all sitting in. Today, we are asked to sit at the great smoking mirrors, to sit in the full moon energy and see ourselves, see our growth, seeing our dreams come true, seeing those sensibilities, those emotions, those vulnerabilities, Don't be afraid of your reflection. Your reflection tells you the truth. If you don't like what you see, let's change it. Let's work on that. Let's open up and release any blame. Release any of that frustration, that overcriticalness, or that obsession. Let your body step in to the light. See through the illusion. See through that fog. And see your true reflection. The sign that we get today to help us to call that in, the rattle. When we are called by the rattle, it is time to ignite that change. Time to be called in by your mother to get your attention, to know that it is time to work on it. The rattle is a universal sound of calling in your magic, of stepping into that power. When the rattle calls, it carries our prayers in all four directions. The body of the rattle is like the earth spinning on its axis. With the aid of the rattle, the medicine can be shared from all lines. The rattle is coming to invite us to work with the tools that we have had, the Great Spirit has given us, to sharpen them. To not use them as weapons, but to allow them to express yourself. Understand that you must sit in silence. You must sit in front of the mirror and see your true potential. Elder Coyote, be flexible. Our trickster is here. The rattle tells us, warns us that our elder trickster, the coyote, coming during the full moon. Be aware of what you are sensing. Be aware of using the rattle not as a weapon, but as a tool to heal and harness your gifts. The ancestor that walked before us carrying a message, on a bad day, work is the best medicine. As you discover layers of yourself, you start to see old former self falling to the wayside. Once things that were comfortable are no longer comfortable to you or acceptable to you, that's the sign of growth. That's the sign of a successful full moon. Power up your thoughts. Don't allow them to weigh you down. Be flexible as the coyote approaches. Listen for the rattle. See your new reflection. Even on a bad day, work is your best medicine, because that is the realm that we are mastering. Listen to that soul coaching telling us to tap into your wisdom, to open up that heart, to spread your wings, and know that even in the dark, there is wisdom to open, to accept. We are all healing that innocent child, rewriting a story. As we breathe, inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic, it's the magic that helps us create that new story, knowing that we are co-creators of the world. Sit in silence. Sit and listen to that intuitive whisper, guiding you, telling you to listen from the heart. The heart is filled with compassion, with trust, with empathy. Open up to that wisdom of the heart. Rewrite your story. Be reminded that you are part of a team, a glorious team. Be sure-foot and steady of heart, for this next journey will be riddled with storms and transition for our greater good. Deep transformation. This is the ending of one and the beginning of a new. And you are on the precipice. You can wield your magic like Thor wields his hammer. Work on you. Remember that there is true wisdom locked up inside of you. And it is your job to be flexible, to hear the call of the rattle, to see your true reflection, to sit in that magnetic energy of Scorpio, combined with the full moon. This is you belonging and trusting, powering up to create that fulfillment. Remember, even on a bad day, work is still the best medicine because it is what you believe in, you. So let's go deeper into this meditation. Let's use our clairaudience. Use your ears to listen for Mother Earth, Mother Nature, as we are passed from one mother to the next. Don't move. Listen. Find that frequency of sound. Listen. In the distance, the cracking of the fire sounds like a rattle, getting our attention. The flowing river, bringing us towards that edge, reminding us to be flexible, to sit in the green grass of our wisdom, to find that comfy spot, to rewrite our story, and to listen from the heart, because that is the true medicine. Heart medicine, heart color. Even I Love Lucy, hearts. You are greatly loved. So let's do a session of EFT and release and allow our body to release what maybe our mind is too overwhelmed in doing. So find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop, right in here. Tap. This is how we wake up our emotional body. Switch sides and tap. Next, find that area on your face, that eyebrow area. Tap that area and repeat this phrase. All I truly need is within me. Move to the side of your eye and tap. All I truly need is within me. Tap under your eye and repeat. All I truly need is within me. Tap under your nose and repeat. All I truly need is within me. Tap your chin and repeat. All I truly need is within me. Slide down your throat to your beginning of your collarbone and repeat. All I truly need is within me. Slide under your arm and tap. All I truly need is within me. Now tap the top of your head and let this message sink in. Let this open up that wisdom that you've been waiting for. This is that session of EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. This is our Control-Alt-Delete, where we delete a file, delete a program, and insert this one. And it takes imagination, it takes thought, it takes accepting your magic. Your wisdom, it's coming from you. Watch those signs, those synchronicities that are happening around you. Be aware of the messages that you are receiving from our angels and our guides, helping you unlock that wisdom, shining light on what needs to be expressed and released, cherishing every experience, even if it hurts. For all of it deepens our wisdom and our compassion to understand ourselves so that we may see our true reflection, to hear the rhythm of the rattle, to embrace that flexibility, knowing that even on a bad day, work is our best medicine. Open up to your wisdom. Rewrite your story. Listen from the heart. Be sure-footed and steady of heart, because all you truly need is within you. Remember, this message comes from you. I, the medicine woman, am only here to be that conduit, to be that translator of all the symbols that are around us and the energy that you should be working on. Step into meditation. Open up to that power of love and wisdom, because yes, you are a blessing. So if you're ready, let's make our way back, where Mother Earth can pick us up once again, and Mother Nature can drop us off. Step back into the calm, leaving that chaos of the sounds of nature. Welcome back. Welcome back to the void. Thank you once again for tuning in. Thank you for commenting, for subscribing. Know that our tribe is getting larger. Be reminded that you are a blessing in this world, and that without you, the world would be missing a sound, because we are all part of that orchestra that calls in our magic, our wisdom, our true story. Listen from your heart, be sure-footed and steady, because you are a blessing in the world. So if you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your magic. You are a blessing in this world, so I offer you more blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.